The story begins in the year 1962, where we are shown a very large ship in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, whose name is the Antonia Gaja. A total of 600 passengers are present on this ship, who are heading toward New York. A party is going on in this ship, where a very beautiful singer is singing a song, and all the people are enjoying the singer's song, dancing merrily. Everyone on the ship was very happy, but they didn't know that in a few minutes, something was going to happen to them that is terrifying to even think about. Suddenly, we see that a man lifts a lever upward from the engine room. As soon as the lever goes up, a sharp, pointed wire tightens and passes right through everyone. In the blink of an eye, everyone's bodies begin to split into two pieces. This was a very painful scene where blood was splattered all around. A little girl named Katie survives because her height was short, due to which the wire passes over her head. After this, we are shown the scene 40 years later, where we see some people who, with the help of a tugboat, are towing a large ship. Suddenly, that old ship begins to sink. Seeing this, the group's leader sends a girl named Murphy from his team to that old ship, so that Murphy can free the old ship from the wire with which it was being towed. Otherwise, if this old ship sinks, their tugboat will also sink along with it. When Murphy reaches that old ship, she finds out that the lower part of the old ship has a crack, due to which water is rapidly filling the ship, and in the next 5 minutes, this ship will sink into the water. Murphy tells this to her team's leader. Hearing this, the team's leader orders Murphy to free the wire with which they are towing the ship and immediately get out of there and reach their tugboat, because they are going to abandon this old ship and leave. Just then, two more teammates also reach Murphy, and they also tell Murphy to get out and abandon the ship. But it had taken them 3 months to find this ship, due to which Murphy was not going to leave the ship so easily. She jumps into the water to save the ship. Seeing her, the two teammates sitting above also jump behind Murphy with tools. These three somehow manage to weld the crack on the ship just before it sinks and save the ship from sinking. And this ship, these people sell in the market and make a lot of money, and the team's leader divides this money equally among all the people. Just then, a man named Jack had been watching these people for a long time and was listening to everything they said. He finds out that these people find the ships that go missing in the sea and sell them in the market to make money. That man named Jack comes to them and tells the team's leader about a ship in which treasure is hidden. Jack was actually talking about the ship where 40 years ago an unknown man had killed everyone by pulling the lever. The team's leader had also heard about that ship named Antonia Gaja, which went missing 40 years ago. The team's leader says that many people search for this ship, but no one has ever found it. Jack tells the team's leader that he knows which part of the sea that ship is in. If we bring this ship and sell in the market, we will become rich overnight. Hearing about the money, all the group members get ready for this mission, and the very next day, they set out in their tugboat to find that ship named Antonia Gaja. After many days of travel, these people reach a very desolate place in the sea, where one man from the team gets a signal that a ship is nearby. These people understand that the ship, which went missing 40 years ago, is somewhere here. Moving a little further, a very large ship appears in front of them. This is the same ship that we saw at the beginning of the story, and this ship had been missing in the sea for the last 40 years. Seeing this ship, all these people become very happy, and they feel that by selling this ship, they will become wealthy. Now, the team's leader tells two people to stay in the tugboat, and he himself goes inside with some teammates to inspect the old ship. As soon as they go inside, these people start hearing a very strange sound. Hearing it, these people get scared. After this, the team's leader tells his teammates to move forward. These people follow that sound and reach a large clock, where they see that the hand of that clock is still moving. After some time, the hand of that clock suddenly stops. Seeing this, they feel something strange. Now, these people move forward to inspect the ship further. Inside, the ship was completely scattered, where everything was broken and the eye of the ship had rusted. When these people are moving forward, one of their teammates is about to fall due to the floor breaking when Murphy catches him. And when Murphy pulls her teammate up, she sees a little girl below. This is the same girl who was the only one left on the ship 40 years ago, in 1962, over whose head the wire passed. But the surprising thing was that even after 40 years, her age was the same, which means that this is the spirit of that girl. When Murphy looks at the girl again, that girl suddenly disappears somewhere. Now, these people somehow pull their teammate up. Here, Murphy doesn't understand if what she saw was real or just an illusion, but seeing all this, Murphy gets very scared. Now, this ship was very large, so these people start exploring it further, and while walking, they reach the ship's main cabin, where they find a digital watch during their inspection. Seeing this, these people get confused because this kind of digital watch was not around 40 years ago. And seeing this watch, these people understand that surely some people have been here before them. After this, they all return to their tugboat, and the team's leader decides that the next day, they will tow this ship by tying it to the tugboat. The next morning, they find out that there's a very large hole in the ship, due to which the ship is slowly sinking into the water. The team's leader says that in this condition, it is impossible to tow the ship with a tugboat because a lot of water has accumulated in the ship due to the water. The ship's weight has increased many times, so towing this old ship by tying it to the tugboat would be foolish. Now, these people decide at first they will weld and close a hole in the ship, and then they will remove all the water inside the ship and tow it by tying it to the tugboat. The captain's idea seems right to everyone, after which they all get to work. Some teammates start repairing the ship's hull, and some start looking for the treasure inside the ship. Murphy, moving forward in search of the treasure, reaches a swimming pool. She is surprised to see the swimming pool because there were lots of bullet marks on the swimming pool. Now, when she is coming up from the swimming pool, the girl once again appears in front of Murphy, whom Murphy falls back into the pool in fear of seeing. Her head hits the floor of the swimming pool hard, and blood starts coming out, but the swimming pool absorbs her blood. When Murphy looks up once again, the girl was not there, and now Jack is there. Jack helps Murphy get out of the swimming pool. As soon as she gets out, Murphy tells Jack that she just saw a girl here, but she doesn't know where she suddenly disappeared. Jack tells Murphy that it must be her illusion. There is nothing like that here. After this, both of them move forward, and after they leave from here, the swimming pool completely fills with blood. On the other side, the team's leader finds the old ship's captain's room. When the team's leader goes inside the room was in a very bad condition. The team's leader didn't find anything special there during his search. When the team's leader's eyes fall on the table in front, he sees that someone has made a drink with a bottle of liquor and a glass on the table. Seeing all this, it seemed as if someone had just had a drink and left. As soon as the team's leader is about to pick up this glass and drink it, his eyes fall on the mirror in front, and the ship's captain appears in the mirror to the team's leader. Seeing this, the team's leader gets very scared, and the glass of liquor falls from his hand and breaks, and the team's leader leaves there out of fear. Strange incidents were happening to everyone on this ship. One teammate named Mark starts hearing the voice of the lady singer on the ship. He follows that voice and reaches the ship's ground area, where the lady singer is also present. This is the same singer that we saw at the beginning of the story. On the other side, Murphy and Jack, moving forward, open the door leading out a laundry room, and suddenly all the accumulated water inside comes out over them, in which there were many people's dead bodies. Murphy and Jack start moving forward out of fear. Moving forward, a cabin's door opens in front of them. Upon going inside, Jack finds a very luxury car. Seeing it, he becomes very happy, but Murphy feels something wrong here, so she wants to get out of here quickly. Just then, they see something moving from another room. When both of them come near that thing and remove the things kept on it, their eyes are wide open because there was a box full of gold lying there. Seeing this, Murphy immediately calls her other teammates, and when everyone reaches here, upon removing the items, they find 9 more boxes like this, and every single box, 28 gold plates were lying, which makes everyone immensely happy because they all became rich overnight. After finding such a big treasure, these people decide to leave the ship here and only take the gold from here, after which these people put all the gold on their tugboat, and now they start preparing to leave from here. The tugboat's captain starts cleaning the engine to start the boat, and then we are shown that the cylinder's valve kept in the tugboat has turned on by itself, due to which gas starts spreading in the air. Meanwhile, Murphy sees the same girl once again, who is running fast toward her, as if she wants to tell Murphy something, but then someone catches her and pushes her down, and as soon as the tugboat's captain turns on the engine, a very big blast occurs in the entire boat due to the gas released from the cylinder, in which the tugboat's captain is killed. Now, these people are stuck on a deserted ship in the middle of the sea. All these people are very worried because the tugboat they had to get out of here was completely destroyed. One of their teammates, whose name is Mark, gets very upset after seeing his girlfriend's photo because their wedding was going to happen after 2 weeks, and now he feels that he will never be able to escape from this ship. In distress, Mark starts drinking the old liquor kept there. On the other side, Murphy is also confused about why she is seeing that girl again and again. Therefore, Murphy tries to find out about that girl. She checks the ship's data for the passengers' names, which tells her that the girl she is seeing is named Katie. While researching, she reaches Katie's room, where, upon opening the wardrobe's door, she finds Katie's skeleton, which makes Murphy very scared. Then Murphy somehow controls herself and takes off the locket hanging around the neck of the skeleton and looks at it, which has a photo of that little girl's parents who were standing right behind her. Seeing them, Murphy gets a severe shock. Katie says not to close that locket because she is seeing her mom and dad after many years. Murphy still cannot believe that she was talking to a dead girl, but when she tries to give the locket into Katie's hand, the locket passes through Katie's hand, and now Murphy is convinced that this girl is not a human, but a spirit. Katie tells Murphy that many other people's souls are also trapped on this ship, and these souls cannot be freed from here until that man who traps people's souls here is killed. Murphy asks Katie, who is that man who has trapped your soul and the souls of the other people here? As soon as Katie is about to tell Murphy about that man, suddenly some strange insects start appearing on the ceiling, which scares Katie a lot, and she tells Murphy to leave the ship as soon as possible, otherwise they will be killed. After this, Katie disappeared. On the other side, after drinking the whole bottle, Mark started feeling dizzy. All the tables and chairs around him started shaking. In no time, everything was repaired and became new, and the people who were killed in this ship 40 years ago came alive again in front of Mark. Mark was standing in the middle, and people around him started clapping for him. In the beginning, Mark also feels something strange, but then he thinks that all this is the magic of liquor. In the next moment, that lady singer came close to Mark, and she started getting intimate with Mark. The lady singer completely controls Mark and puts him behind her. Mark also started following her without thinking anything. The foolish Mark doesn't even realize that the singer is trapping him. That lady singer stands on the edge of the floor and starts calling Mark. Mark, in his his attempt to get the singer, falls off the floor and is killed. Meanwhile, we are shown the team's leader, who is sitting in the old ship's captain's room. Suddenly, he sees the liquor bottle sliding by itself. After some time, the spirit of the captain of this very ship appears in front of him. Seeing this, the team's leader gets very scared. Then the ship's captain pours liquor into a glass and offers it to him to drink. He also gives him a photo which shows a ship named Lorelei. The captain tells him that many years ago, a man came to them who told them about the Lorelei ship. He said that a very big treasure is hidden in the Lorelei ship. When they rescued the Lorelei ship, they really found all that treasure. The captain shows the team's leader another photo and says that this is the man who told him about the Lorelei ship. The team's leader's breath catches in his throat after seeing the photo of that man, because that man was none other than Jack, and this photo was 40 years old. Even after 40 years have passed, there's been no change in his age. He looked exactly the same in the photo as he did 40 years ago. Now, the team's leader understands that Jack is not a human, but a ghost. Understanding all this, the team's leader immediately wanted to get his team out of this ship. He quickly starts looking for his teammates, but then his same teammate, who was killed in the blast due to the gas leak in the tugboat, appears in front of him. Actually, this is the spirit of the man killed in the blast, who moves forward to kill the team's leader. The leader runs to save himself from him, but then Murphy comes in front of him. Now, the spirit of the man killed in the blast disappears, but the team's leader sees Murphy's face like his teammate who was killed in the same blast, who was coming after him as a ghost some time ago. Therefore, the team's leader attacks Murphy, considering her a ghost, but Murphy injures his leg to save herself. But this doesn't harm the team's leader much. He stands up again to attack Murphy. Before he could kill Murphy, Jack comes from behind and hits the leader on the head with an iron rod, making him unconscious. Jack is the same man who brought all of them here. Only the team's leader and the entire team had come to know that Jack is not a human, but a demon. And Jack also understood that the team's leader has come to know all his truth. So he incites everyone against the team's leader to remove the team's leader from his path. He says that if he regains consciousness, he can harm any of them. Everyone agrees with Jack's words, so these people throw their leader into a tank. Now, finding no other way to get out of here, these people, according to plan, get back to the work of repairing the ship. Soon, the tunnel in the ship to which water was coming in is welded by these people, and they start pumping the water accumulated inside the ship out. Murphy sees that one of their teammates, whose name is Dodge, is nowhere to be seen, so Murphy goes out to look for him. Just then, the spirit of that girl appears in front of her once again, who shows her that the man she is looking for is dead. This is Mark, who was killed trying to get the lady singer. And now this girl puts her hand on Murphy's shoulder and takes her to that night in 1962 when this whole incident happened, when everyone on the ship was killed. That night, everyone on the ship was killed very brutally, and all this was being done by a group whose motive was to steal all the gold on this ship. These people killed some people by mixing poison in their food. Some were cut into two pieces by wire, and some were riddled with bullets. Even Katie could not escape their terror. They took Katie to her room and hanged her. Behind all this was the same lady singer who had made this whole plan to loot the gold, and with the help of her people, she killed everyone on the ship. Now, all the gold was in their possession. The ship's officer was also involved with the lady singer. At one sign from the lady singer, he kills his own teammates. But as soon as he turns around, the lady singer also shoots him. The lady singer feels that all the gold is now hers because everyone on the ship was killed. But this is where a man enters who was the mastermind of this whole game, and he hangs the lady singer with an iron chain and kills her. Murphy is seeing all this with Katie's help, and then she also sees a mastermind of this game, which shocks Murphy because that man is none other than Jack, who brought them here by luring them with gold because there was a hole in the ship and the ship was slowly sinking into the water. So people were needed who could save the ship from sinking. That's why Jack cleverly brought them here. Now the ship was completely fixed, so Jack didn't need these people anymore, and now he would kill all of them too. Understanding all this, Murphy remembers that they had locked their leader in a tank at Jack's word. Now Murphy runs to her leader to save his life, but by now, the leader has died due to the tank filling with water. Murphy tries to break the tank's glass to save her leader, but the tank's glass was very strong, so despite all her efforts, she is unable to save the leader. After this, Murphy comes to one of her teammates, whose name is Dodge. Murphy tells Dodge all of Jack's truth and tells him to shoot Jack wherever he sees him. I'm going to look for one more of our teammates. A little after Murphy leaves, Jack appears in front of Dodge, whom Murphy had told to shoot Jack wherever he sees him. Dodge tells Jack to stand right there and not move from his place. Hearing this, Jack understands that Murphy has told him all his truth. Then Jack tries to snatch the gun from Dodge by engaging him in conversation. But Dodge understands Jack's cleverness, and he immediately fires a gunshot at Jack, which makes Jack fall far away. After which Dodge comes near Jack and sees that Jack is dead. Seeing this, Dodge leaves from there, but we see that Jack is still not dead. On the other side, Murphy finds out that the teammate she went to look for has died in the water. Now all of Murphy's teammates, except Dodge, are dead. Therefore, Murphy decides that she will destroy this entire ship, after which Murphy starts fitting bombs in every corner of the ship, and then Dodge comes to her. Dodge tells Murphy that he killed Jack. Hearing this, Murphy says that Jack will not die because Jack is not a human but a demon. Therefore, we have to blast this entire ship so that Jack cannot bring and trap any any other human like us here, and all the souls that Jack has trapped in this ship will be free. Dodge angrily explains to Murphy here that they should not blast the ship because this way all the gold kept in the ship will be wasted and they will have to return home empty-handed without getting the gold. Murphy says that this gold is actually a trick of Jack's that they will never be able to take from here. Therefore, I must blast this ship at all costs. Now Jack understands that Murphy will not give up in any case. Therefore, Jack comes into his real form, from which we understand that Jack had killed Dodge too. Jack tells her that her work and his work are the same, just as you collect ships stuck in the sea. Similarly, I collect soul. Earlier, I was also a human, but I committed many sins, in exchange for which I was given this job. And now I am a soul collector for which I need the ship, and I do not want to blast this ship. Jack gives Murphy a chance. He says, "Go, I will not kill you, but in return, you will not have to blast this ship." But Murphy does not listen to him, after which Jack attacks her with an iron rod, due to which Murphy falls down. Now, as soon as Jack moves forward to kill Murphy, Murphy fires an arrow, aiming at the bomb remote, and immediately jumps into the water, after which a very big blast. Now she sees no way to get out. Due to the blast, the ship starts sinking into the water, and Murphy is trapped under the ship in the water, and her breath is also running out. But then Katie's spirit comes there, who holds Murphy's hand and shows her the way up. Then Murphy sees that all the souls that Jack had trapped have been freed. Murphy somehow manages to reach the surface, and she sees that all the souls that were in the ship are going to their real world. Actually, all the souls here were Jack's slaves. Only Katie's soul could not become a slave because Katie's soul was pure, due to which Jack could not control her much. That's why Katie's soul was helping Murphy again and again. Here Murphy floats in the sea with the help of a box, and then she reaches a ship which rescues her. When she is brought to the port, she sees from her ambulance that Jack is still alive, and all the gold of the ship is being transferred to another ship by him, so that he can kill more people with the lure of that gold and trap their soul. With this, the story ends.